Hi, this is KV, and this is the moon phase report for Virgo. All right, Virgos. So there's been a lot of you, I don't want to say more than anyone else, but you've definitely been in the going down to the layers. And we've been talking about that. Right now, it's almost like you can take what you've seen and really do something about it. So one, you're going to be much more assertive about maybe like bringing in healing to what you've seen, bringing in a new perspective to what you've seen, kind of like taking what you saw and seeing it as it wasn't the worst thing in the world, and that it can be something that was a benefit. And just by doing that, you can start magnetizing other things in your life that are kind of the flip of what you have you have seen happening in a pattern sort of way in your life. So right now you can really too like even use this new moon energy, because the new moon energy is all about like hope and faith and new beginnings and a fresh start, and really kind of starting over. So one thing you can do is take what you just saw and really be like, you know what, I'm going to do it totally different now. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to do it like that. There's also an element of relationships, of how you deal with people. So there's something too with this one there could be something going on with you that also relates to the other. Like there's another perspective person here that you're having to also think about with what is going on with you. There's some element of another person's opinion, perspective, a partner. It could be like your husband or wife that comes into this with whatever decisions you're having to make right now. But there's going to be a much more assertive energy. You're going to know what you need to do, and you're going to feel really good about what you need to do. And that's what's really cool about where we're at right now. You're just going to be like, you know, things that even if it's something that you're done with, you're going to be like done, period. You know, there's not going to be wishy-washy gray areas. You're just going to know, and you're going to feel very confident that what you do is for the best. So everything that comes through you, it's going to be really this confident thing that'll help you move forward. So that's cool. So new moon wishes that I would say for this time are going to be like, I am going to my depths and I like what I see. I am going to my depths and I'm okay with what I see. I am letting go of habits that don't really feel good, make me feel good when I do them. I am listening to others. I'm taking others into consideration with the decisions I need to make. I am healing my wounds and becoming whole. I am rising out of the ashes. So whatever happened before is nothing. It does not define me. I am rising above to become a better person. I'm letting go. This can be a really big letting go one too. So I'm letting go of letting something that happened before dictate my future. Because that's something too. You may have seen some things that didn't really make you feel comfortable, or that weren't that much fun to see, but you will be like going, you know, whatever, you know, we're all human, we all have things, we've all done things that we aren't proud of. I'm going to let it go, I'm going to learn from it, I'm going to do the better thing now, I'm going to be someone who does the best thing and who takes others into consideration and considers their heart. Because there's also this really big love factor about this where we're at right now, where we're just like, you know, really feeling how much we love everybody, and like really wanting to go closer with people that we really do gel with, and also feeling totally okay with letting go of anyone who isn't your vibration or, you know, along your same lines of thinking and, you know, kind of stuff. You know, I've even been thinking that with Facebook. I'm like, why do I have all these people who aren't really my friends? You know, it's like I'm wanting to really take my Facebook and just make it just my peoples and just my circle of people that support me, that I support, that I really love. You know, the other people, it's not it's not a bad thing, but they're just not in my inner circle. And why has Facebook become something that you meet someone and you make them your friend? I'm like, it's kind of silly, right? Even like sometimes I get sick of seeing things from people that aren't really like on my wavelength, and then I'll be annoyed by it or something. So might as well keep it pure, But so yeah, that can be something you're probably thinking about too, really wanting to get your circle, just your peoples, just the ones that support you, just the ones that believe in you. It's really important that we all do that anyway. We just only need not people that intentionally want to push our buttons. You're not being around people that like are envious, so they want to like cut you down or whatever. I don't know why I'm getting into that. It must mean something for you. But so this is just to like really feel good about your not so much dark spots, but maybe your dark and hidden spots, to feel like these things created this awesome person. Had I not had that stuff happen, I wouldn't be this experienced and cool and wise, So really kind of giving props to your stuff. Even like your baggage that you were looking at as something that holding you back, just changing your perspective of it. I couldn't be this person had this stuff not happened. And so many people who do rise above, they say those very lines, They do. They become these survivors, and then they share their things as being an example for the people. So, just really kind of seeing the beauty in it, to be seeing the beauty in all your parts, all your hidden things that you don't want people to know about, or you don't want to share, or you don't want to face, just being like, they're awesome, putting love into them, putting acceptance into them. So those are some things going on. And then we have, oh, my neck's hurting. So we have Venus is then going to be moving into Taurus on the 16th, and we have Mars will be moving into Taurus on the 20th. So this is, it's going to be moving up into your house of, you're going to be more focused on like things of like expanding in ways that kind of reach far and wide. It could be something that you're working on, because you do still have, Jupiter in the 10th house, which is fantastic. So this could really be a push that gets what you've been wanting to get out into the world out there. Like you're really going to have the energy to get serious and get grounded and get like, okay, this is what I want to work on. This is how I want to expand my life. This is what I want to share with the people. I want to do some traveling. You might even be doing some traveling to gain some other perspectives, because different perspectives is a big thing in things right now. Seeing the good in the bad, relabeling these things. Seeing them just as like, hey, wasn't so bad. I talk a lot about being fired from a job. It's most likely this huge blessing. And we tend to just go, oh no, I'm a loser, da da da. But it's like that kind of stuff has to happen a lot of times to get you into this thing that's more honoring of who you are and what you have to give. And having that Jupiter in your career house, like it's working. That has been working to get you in something that really is honoring of the skills that you have. So a lot of things are just going to start pushing more that way of like, what do you have? How can we get this out into the world? How can we spread this? How can we get you into something publishing or something that's just internet, taking you out there, getting this thing that you have out, because it is special and nobody does it the way that you do it. So you have to understand that all these people are looking for something you have too. So you really got to put yourself out there. And maybe even like seeing these things that you thought of as deficits within yourself, seeing them in a higher light can be that push that kind of gets it and goes boom. That one thing, it's like that honoring, like I talked about last time, owning that you have these cool things and, putting yourself out there as, I can be an authority on this. I've walked this, I know it, it's time to be an authority. So that's some stuff going on. And Pluto, Pluto's going to be going retrograde, so there is going to be more peeling back of the layers in what you're not doing that can bring in more happiness, what is faulty or not exactly right in a love relationship that's keeping these other things from happening the way they should in your life. That's going to be a 5-month thing. We don't really need to concern yourself about it now, but it is about to shift, and you will feel this kind of inward thing where you will be questioning and, you know, thinking like, I want to be happy. I want to feel joy. Because that's what the energy is right now too, is it's so joyful and free-loving and spring-like and brand new, but not just brand new, but brand new with a lot of hope attached to it. You know, we also have an eclipse that hits on May 9th, and that one is starting now, already. So I wrote an article I want you to go read on Aquarius Nation. I put the link down below and you can read how this eclipse will be affecting you. But that's some things too that are falling away now, or that you're awakening to now, that need to go or be transformed in order to bring in this new hope and new opportunity kind of thing in your life for several months to come. So this isn't just a little thing, it's like the base coat of your life right now is what you're going to read in that eclipse article. And I'll talk about it more in the next new moon when the eclipse is actually hitting. But you're getting the heads up by me now because it's actually starting now. They start about a month before. So the flavor of it is now. So you can already know like, oh, that's what I'm supposed to be working on. That's what I'm supposed to be seeing fall away. And these are the areas I need to focus my attention on. So you have a beautiful new moon. Enjoy these energies. It's awesome out there, and you just need to soak it up and take it in. And I will see you for the full moon on the 25th. You have a beautiful day.